Okay, so we're going to start with a back warm-up. We're going to spread our legs hip width, and then we're going to extend our arms in front of us, flexion, and then spread them up and then around, which is going to cause an extension. So let me do that on the other side. We're going to inhale and then exhale when our arms go around. Our arms go up, and then we look at our hands as they go around to cause that extension. Then we're going to go to a T position, and we're going to do a lateral rotation. Our lateral flexion. So our arm goes over, and then the other arm goes down. So we do it on the other side. So we inhale here, and then we exhale as we curve. Inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to do the lateral flexion with rotation. So we go on our T and do what we did in the first one, but this time we rotate, curve out to the middle, and then roll it up back into a T position. So we exhale here, and then inhale back. Making sure that we roll one vertebrae at a time. So now we're going to do a roll down. We're just going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, going down to the floor. You can do it all the way or just up to where you want. Making sure that we roll down and roll up one vertebrae at a time. And then we're going to do that one more time, but this time we're going to go into a front support, or commonly known as a plank. And we're going to hold that there for as long as you can, to about 10 seconds. And we're going to hold that there, making sure that we are squeezing our glutes and engaging our core. Making that really tight, and the alteration, if you like, you go on your forearms, making sure that we are parallel to the ground. Or if you want to do the high plank, you can always do fists instead. We want to make sure that we are engaging. Now we're going to go into child's pose just to give us a little break. And from there, we're going to do rolling like a ball. So for this one, we want to be in a seated position, and then we're going to pull our legs up, and we're going to be in a straight position, but then we're going to C curve. And we want to make sure that our hands are on our shins, and our feet will be touching, but our knees will be spread apart hip width. We want to make sure that our spine curves so that we don't hurt ourselves. Making sure that our neck is curved too. Trying not to use momentum to help us get up. And then make sure that we pull in from the belly so we really get that C curve. And if you need to touch the floor, that's okay. From there, we're going to go into the hundreds prep. We're going to do the hundreds prep. We're going to just focus on our abs. So we're going to do like we're doing a roll up. We stop halfway. We're going to inhale here, exhale, curl down, and then inhale here. We'll do that one more time. We're going to go down, stopping halfway, and this time we're going to do the hundreds. So you go inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna go on up, and we're gonna move into thaw. This is focused on lateral flexion and rotation. So our legs are going to be extended out, kind of hip width, or however you feel comfortable, because we are going to be sitting up straight. Our feet are going to be flexed, and we're going to be in the T position. So we're going to rotate to one side, and then we're going to reach forward for our pinky toe. And then we're going to roll up and then go back center. I'm going to do that one more time. Reach, go back, and then center. So we're going to inhale, twist, exhale, reach forward, inhale, up, exhale, center. Inhale, twist, reach forward as we exhale, inhale, up, and then exhale, center. And I'm going to do that this way so you can see better, making sure our feet are flexed. Inhale, twist, exhale, reach forward, inhale, up, exhale, center. We're making sure that as we twist, our back arm rotates, and then rotate it back as we come center. So now we're going to do the spine stretch forward. We're going to be in that seated position with our legs extended, hip width as well, with our feet flexed, and we're going to roll down and then come forward. When we roll or when we move forward, we want to make sure that we are pulling in from the belly to make that curve, and then extending forward, moving up one vertebrae at a time as we come back up. Making sure that our shoulders are relaxed and that we we flex our feet. We're going to exhale, roll through. Inhale, pause, exhale to reset. Exhale, roll through. Inhale, pause, exhale to recenter. Pulling up one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to do a half roll down, and we're going to do the roll up. This is a whole body work, so we want to make sure that our legs are squeezing together and our abs are engaged. We're going to inhale, prep, exhale, curl up. Try not to use momentum. We're going to inhale, seated, and then exhale, lower down. We're going to do that one more time. Try not to make our feet come up, and making sure that we're squeezing and engaging everything. Now we're going to move into leg circles. We're going to do the half roll down. We're going to go into a T position. So we're going to lift our leg, and the leg that's on the floor, we want it flexed. So we want to make a circle and then coming around, trying to have our pelvis on the floor. We are in neutral pelvis position. We're going to inhale one circle, and then we're going to exhale the other circle. So we're alternating breath here. We want to make sure that we don't go over too much to where it raises or out too much. Because this is leg and hip work, we want to make sure that we are engaging the hips. Then we're going to go the opposite way. Again, alternating breath, making sure we don't go out as much or in too much to our hip raises off the floor. We're going to put our feet down if you need a little break. We're going to go back up, and we want to make sure that we are not hyperextending as well. We want to have that softness in our knee, but still having it long. Making sure we have control. We're going to do the other side now. We're going to raise our leg slowly, pointing, and then the foot that is on the floor is flexed. Again, doing it as small as you can or as big as you can, as long as your hips are engaged and pressing onto the floor. Making sure we don't go over too much like that or out too much to where our other hip raises. Again, we're alternating breaths, so we're going to inhale for one circle and then exhale the other circle. Taking a break. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to go up, out, and around. You can do this as fast or as slow as you can. Now we're going to move into chest lift. We are going to be in a supine hook-line position. Our arms are going to be in the back of our heads, and we want to make sure that our elbows are our peripheral vision. We want to make sure that we are imprinting, still maintaining a neutral pelvis position. We're going to inhale, prep, exhale, curl up, inhale, hold, and then exhale, lower down. And then your hands can be interlocked, making sure that our thumbs are tucked in or that they overlap each other. Again, we're going to inhale, prep, exhale, curl, inhale, hold, and then exhale, curl down. So now we're going to do with rotation. It's the same thing, but we just rotate. So we're going to inhale, prep, exhale, lift, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, and then go back down. So now we're going to get up and we're going to do some stretches. This is going to be a kneeling hip flexor stretch, and it can also lead into a hamstring stretch. So we want to make sure that we are sitting upright, not leaning forward, not leaning back. We are straight up, and that we don't lean to our sides. Now we're going to do the other leg, making sure that we are pushing down so that we really stretch those hip flexors. And now we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So we just put one leg on top of the other and then we push down. And this should really stretch those, like the back of the thighs, the glutes. And we do that on the other side too. Now we're gonna roll onto our tummy and we're gonna go into a back extension. Our hands can be to our sides or it can be on our foreheads, but I'm going to do it on my side. We're going to back extend, making sure that our face is parallel to the ground. When we go up, making sure that we don't look up because we can hurt ourselves. Now we're going to end with child's pose. I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for coming. Round of applause for everyone.